Breaking the Wall of Oral Biofilm in Children. Alexandra Wolf, Technische Universität Dresden, Germany.
You all know caries. Caries in childhood is one of the most abundant chronic infectious diseases worldwide, and it causes destruction of the teeth. The reason for caries are initial bioadhesion processes. But the first step for a biofilm formation on the tooth surface is the so-called pellicle. The pellicle is a thin proteinous layer that is formed on all solid surfaces in the oral cavity. The pellicle has many different functions. First of all, it's a protection layer for the tooth, but it's also responsible for the bacterial adhesion. So if you don't take your toothbrush and clean your teeth regularly, within hours and days, there are more and more bacteria adhering onto it, and this leads to a three-dimensional structure called the biofilm, which is one reason for caries development. But on the other hand, there are also some specific bacteria that cause caries. The biofilm formation and the bacterial colonization has been variously studied in adults. But so far, only limited is known about the biofilm formation in the oral cavity of children. So the aim of our research group was to give insight of the initial bacterial colonization in children with different levels of caries activity. For this purpose, we prepared enamel slabs from the incisors of a cow and fixed them on individual splints. Here's also one of them. And the kids, they were supposed to wear those splints for 8 hours overnight. And on the next morning, we investigated the slabs in the laboratory. For the visualization and quantification of the adherent bacteria, we used fluorescence microscopic methods. And so we could break the wall and found out that the initial bacterial colonization between caries inactive, caries active, and rehabilitated children was rather similar, and it was not influenced by the caries activity. And those results will help us to invent new strategies for caries prevention, especially for the youngest. Thank you.